When I first booted up Sonic Origins, I was expecting to just play Sonic 2 and leave the other games to rot and die, $45 well spent. But something weird happened. I tried out Sonic 3 and something just clicked. For those of you who haven't watched my Sonic ranking video, why? Why didn't you watch that? All you need to know is that I wasn't the biggest fan of Sonic 3 specifically. Note how I said wasn't. I didn't really like the slow-paced platforming and stop-and-go gameplay style. Rushing through this game just wasn't as fun as Sonic 2. But once I got my hands on Sonic Origins, somehow everything changed. Maybe it's the mission mode or the fact that I went after the emeralds or something, but for some reason, I wasn't playing this game like Sonic 2 anymore. I was exploring. Stages that once felt tedious now felt like big, sprawling levels that I could search through to find hidden goodies and power-ups. A Twitter user changed his mindset. Oh, now you're convinced. You see, in Sonic 2, every stage was very linear in the sense that no matter which path you took, you never really got to the end any faster. Sure, there were different paths, but your time just depended on your platforming skills, not your planning skills. But in Sonic 3, finding the fastest route is genuinely fun and rewarded some of the time, and at the end of the day, is less about the execution of it. But Luke, what about Sonic and Knuckles? Isn't Flying Battery extremely linear and force you into elevator sections that are not fun at all? Who the fuck said I was talking about Sonic and Knuckles? Sonic and Knuckles really goes back to that Sonic 1 style of level design, where everything is relatively linear and there's still a bunch of stop-and-go gimmicks like moving blocks and pressing buttons. At least in Sonic 3, there's still a lot of exploring to do, and those gimmicks can usually be avoided. This makes Sonic 3 much easier to apply this playstyle to. Now, you may think this is just my personal little headcanon, but there's actually a lot of evidence pointing towards this being the correct way to play the game. I already touched on the level design, but it's clear it's more open for a reason. To annoy me. The size of these levels pushes the player to take different routes every time they play. Not only that, but it also gives the level designers opportunities to add more rewards, like rings, item boxes, good level design, and special stages. Speaking of, the rings are always placed in clever spots, and are never too far apart from each other, meaning if you only explore a little bit, you're bound to find a special stage entrance right around the corner. But Luke, what about Sonic and Knuckles? Shut the fuck up! Damn! Even the character's abilities point towards a more exploration-based gameplay loop. Tails' flight doesn't really help with platforming as much as it helps with exploration. Giving him certain rings that only he can reach is genius and really opens up the level design for him. Knuckles was also the perfect character to introduce in this game because every one of his abilities helps him with exploration. There's even certain sections of his playthrough that are completely different to the other characters. So if you're not a big fan of Sonic 3, try to be open-minded and stop trying to speed through. It's actually a pretty good game, and I never realized that because I wasn't playing it the way the devs wanted. I think a good place to start is trying to collect all the Chaos Emeralds. It's a great way to get into that mindset of actually exploring the stages. I mean, who knows? It may actually be a lot of fun. Just like watching more of my videos. I mean, that one was smooth though, you can't lie.